Banzai Rose, Vande Conven, Banzai Rose.
Pupus de Jerusalem lang mamibo yun.
Oh, Belomon, Yoarela, Liten Zain, Foxen, Tangle Boile, Lite Poin, Antong Lalong Tindi, Anal Nang Gajana Kalvaria, Andang Suang Lode, oh, Andang Suang Lode, Andang Suang Lode, Sitin Chong Tindi, Banal Nang Gajana Kalvaria, Andang Suang Hallelujah, Shilpia Mila, Hallelujah.
Oh, mga ina.
Oh, mga ina, dahil suwang ay lulom na nung napala. Shilpia, Pumpo, Shilpia, Munta, Mercy and Moy.
Oh, kan karon sakmay may kailan.
Hello, are we all here? Shake a leg. Now, we are standing on top of the Mount of Olives. Why it's called the Mount of Olives? Because in one time, the whole mountain was covered with olive trees. In 1917, we had a disaster. The Turks came and cut most of the olive trees so as to use the olive wood instead of the coal to run the trains. They were short of coal. The Mount of Olives, the highest place in Jerusalem, about 2,700 feet above sea level, something like 850 meters above sea level. This chapel, known as the Chapel of the Ascension, known also as the Mosque of the Ascension, built over the site where Jesus ascended to heaven after. He didn't put a cross on top. He didn't put a crescent. He put piece of stone. This is one of the sites where Christians and Muslims pray. During the celebration of the Ascension, the Eastern churches put tents and they celebrate under the tents. That's why there are so many chains and boxes to tie the tents, the rope of the tents. And the Catholic celebration site. We read in the book of Acts that Jesus went with his disciples to a mount called Olivet, which is a Sabbath-day journey from Jerusalem. And from there he ascended to heaven. So,
Sầu đô nợ kể việc cái khá là ốm này tôi chụp gần em chỗ đây nè
Mami, the camera lang. And Mami.
Here you can okay you can buy here
No. Gawin ro tu. Rồi vui thật leo. Không vui. Rồi. Rồi lên. Tekan. Tekan oh. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Kalau boleh putar teh khazir. Olive tla kan kal zau chi a tu na hian
everybody.
no
Okay, come please. Come.
yes mani Juan Caldoni
Sa kapampangan naman Kenny dito.
State sempre avanti.
Akal na to yan.
Pater Noster, it is in Latin, means our Father. And this holy place, built over the site where Jesus taught his disciples the Lord's Prayer. In the Gospel of St. Matthew, chapter 5, 6, and 7, tell us that Jesus taught his disciples the Beatitudes and the Lord's Prayer on Galilee's instrument, on Mount Beatitude called now. And we shall be there in another day. But in the Gospel of St. Luke, chapter 11, tell us that Jesus taught his disciples the Lord's Prayer, but it does not say where. At that time, Jesus asked Jesus to lead his disciples in prayers, like St. John the Baptist leading the people in prayers down in the wilderness. Then Jesus said, "Pray our Father." Jesus prayed that in Aramaic. That's the language which he spoke. There is only one village in the whole world where they still speak and teach in their schools the Aramaic language. And that village
Kuna hen Macedonia.
lies
the Macedon-
near Damascus. First church was built here in the 4th century, destroyed in the 7th century. The present church is by Princess Wilhelmina in 1875. She was the founder of the Carmelite.
Hey, here, when
Come back this way to visit the king.
Nu, nó hơi rồi lên. Đấy là hơi rồi lên. Với khát liệu, one, two. Khát rồi lên. Khát lại phun khát đi khát.
The two of the princes who built the present church. The church is closed because they're having mass. More of the Lord's Prayer.
Nu, nó hơi rồi lên. Với
When you ready, move.
nu. Kita khát đi khát Wait, one minute. Kita khát nó. Okay. Hidup tetang hian mo. Ta. Hun kan nei lo wa ti ni kha. Kha putar te kha zui ta ro. A che rang sian zui zo lo bu de nak chu ni hi.
Stand here.
Kain kan kal hai.
Well, if you don't want to go.
Christian ภาษาโอ้ตู่หม้อทางเขาขานทานให้
Anh quý thiệt tới tí này
อ๋ออันควรเขาพอถึง
아바 힘배
So ta sang ta chuak khom don.
아필라이 뭐이게
anh quý thiệt thế thằng anh bán gì siết những cái thằng anh đó nó anh là tốt cái tiền hơn
Ding em. Hel lampang set ta. Tihan ro.
ตรงนั้นมันจะช่วยดู
Tu ra Palm Sunday ro ta kan kal don ni chu.
Means the house of
Palm Sunday ro isuan sabeng tung
lies on the other side of the Mount of Olives.
halak na mun khan ni chu.
Passing through this road
Alpi
and down
I ha to em.
the hill halfway between the Mount of Olives and Jerusalem, where there Jesus stood and wept over Jerusalem, and that's where our next stop will be. And then we continue the walk,
ดูมันที่ไหน
passing by Gethsemane up to Jerusalem.
like to say Hosanna
Khosana mura kan kal don ni. Ti ha na chiang mai mi zo tong chon. Ti ha no. So Solomon temple. Ni so. 1, 2, 3. Rupa karon ta zel do long. So kebur. Hai. he lại tak salamat tu he tu muslim ho sia ban ta mo kan mun thiang him len mun thiang him hin anga happy bot tha lan na sa ve khap nu tlai tha mi lo lak ve te a he ro hay hi Yesu hosana namun khania aron hosana thlon ki lal pi teu hosana don a
Amal makal telan, mula makal tacuan. Amal makal telan, mula makal tacuan. Kami satu kelemah.
hello ni
Acha kan dia dalam telan, mula maron itu tacuan. Hosana. Lalpa mingalaw kalsu pakinom rose Ramlaw kentod Pada vidaram chuchoy mo inom rose Sungnung darakyan Hosana
tempula tang hian Yesu hian Jerusalem athir na
Thou
hun
killest all of the prophets. How many times I want to gather your sons as the hen gathers
Ju-
their chickens.
athang kwan ges mani kwan uma
After the crucifixion,
that's
Jerusalem
one.
with the temple been burned down and destroyed by Titus. Now here you can see the valley is the valley of Kidron, mentioned in the Bible under the name of Brook Kidron. Jesus
Hey,
crossed
Kidron.
several
Kidron
times.
Valley tak tu ni
Look there, the church with the golden domes, the Russian Church of Mary Magdalene, built by the Russian Tsar in 1885. And below it is Gethsemane. Now,
ku
by the Turks,
Yesuan
in the 16th
biak
century,
in tlo dar na mun a idon value tang hian tian alu chawa khosanai so gate
outside the
war
wall
sana
to the
lutan
left,
ni
there is a big church with a tower. That is the Dormition Abbey. Dormition means sleep or death. Built over the site where the Virgin Mary fall in the eternal sleep before her assumption to heaven. In front of it to this side, the upper room. After Jesus had his last supper, he came with his disciples through the steps of Zion. We shall see those steps on Mount Zion. Then he crossed Brook Kidron and came to Gethsemane, which is on the foot of this mountain. Will be our next stop after here. There Jesus was arrested. From there they took him back to Mount Zion, to the house of Caiaphas, halfway of the hill.
Please put shalmem. Put shalmem.
ges mani kwana ges mani kwana lut tai so tiang sen so kan zui tu ni
Ito po yung mga saksi kaya nakabakod na yan. Ang pinakamataba nandun sa kabila.
ges mani kwan nu lo hết rồi le video lạc phải hết mo lo hoi ro ka te them thak te khan ka la pa hal je lom
I hope they come.
yeah they are coming Đây số trồng trái na mun khani do na maro chu alung pui tak kha chu hay bị bia kin hoi a hian om to wangin amu thei don lawa đây số trồng trái na mun tak kha ania
So, David's Gate, because it is not too far from the tomb of King David. Please follow me.
Tila maput lang naman o. Kuhin. Tila yan. At lalo to kanya kedwan. Tila yan. Lalo isod. Hatsan na.
Ito, apatsan na.
Tira. Lalo isod. Ilang kasaswan. Henry ang lang. Suksan nila. Ka. I get money, I got money. Tak tu, hang lama yang ron. Boy, dia bilang macam dia sukses orang kau pas je tu apa haksa. It is closed.
Because I don't want you to have any doubt. Now, the name of this church is the Dormition Abbey. Dormition means sleep or dead. Believed to have been built over the site where the Virgin Mary fall in the eternal sleep before her assumption to heaven. This is a Benedictine Fathers Church, Catholic Church, built in 1905. It is a little bit less than 100 years old. Now it is under restoration and renovation. Our next will be usually very crowded. Lots of people. I felt I better tell you about it here. Then we go up there. Okay? It might interest you to know, ladies and gentlemen, that it is women's job in this country to carry the jars on top of their heads and go to the spring and get water. You never see a man carrying a jar or a pitcher of water, but this is only. Okay? Come, we go to the upper room.
Kana pindan chung mung kan kaldon ni. Oh, ton hem pindan chung nung. Sang don ni.
Room of the Last Supper. Siemens. To the Siemens group.
Yes,
Cok saat nunggu.
Pindan chung mung. Oh, di kan ni mai nu. Ngal da bida thana kal do ni.
And turn to the right. Women straight. Women go straight, men go to the right. Now you need to put your head on. Right.
Come here. Men here. Ladies there.
Anju da kulmu thau. Nani.
Anh mà đi trong mà bao giờ cái lom kia, cái chú, anh gì nó mi cái này lâu thì nó muốn là anh biết cái này sao, cho mi chú, cái tên nó phát nó muốn cái chú, nak kan yang Galilea, veteran, di sini loh, ati nó kan kal don ni.
Ali suan. Dia tundung kil zo nu kan henai suka hidan kalani.
And crossed broke the ground and went to Gethsemane where he was arrested. And the
Hena kalaso tason arale lam bakso Gethsemane huan kan mantani.
Jesus was betrayed by Judas. From there, they brought Jesus up to here. What was here was the house of Caiaphas, the high priest. And it was here that after night and the cock crowed. And they kept him in the dungeon. How Jesus came down the steps with his disciples. And if you look up there, it represents how they brought him up from Gethsemane to here to the house of Caiaphas. Please kindly follow me and mind the step.
Hi Peteran isu apat na hun akan biakinan sata ka isua
Byzantine cross at the Joko in Wanga. Kumi Byzantine and the point. Rome Lal Constantina Alang Nukan Christian Tenzalenta. Christian Temuntina and Oma Anzalen and Ta. Zuhula and cross Siam Danani Kuku. Hegan Wong is in love. Byzantine cross.
According to tradition, at some place there, Peter stood and denied Jesus. And the cock crowed. When we go to the Sea of Galilee, we shall see a huge rock there by the seaside, and there, believe
Haro. Đã chuan rem na la la piang ta lấy mi an chia răng mô a phang na ri chungai ru angel ho te zai moi ri dung nung ber a ro kui ro se leia lên se an ki Ngatu teta Moya lâu xuân Yang lê Naron xuân Phật na ri chungai ru Angel hô te sai moi ri Dung nung bera ro kui ro se leia lên se an ki se leia lên se an ki sual boy riang vai sal tang tele ina matu teta Bethlehem bega ano mega ni Bethlehem kuwa min pela kan ten Bethlehem arsi eng moi reng
Bethlehem arsiye
Lalle tandam duni afo Imta kinama ifakang Chanda pa Sumamitu Elea Lalna arsi
Bani kuide Angro Kwangda
Nama ifakang Inchandam turin Ain ngai to Rokui roseo So ito tok hong ro le phong để chắc phong để chắc mấy